I walk through the fields of my younger days. The trees all changed in quiet ways. The path I knew is overgrown, but I still hear it call me home. The mirror shows a wiser face, but time has not erased the trace of dreams I held and let slip by, like birds that vanish in the sky. Turning leaves in the autumn air tell me stories I used to wear. Moments fade but never die. They just live where the heart can't lie. I close my eyes to what I grieve and breathe with the turning leaves. I said goodbye 1,000 times to places, faces, roads and rhymes, but pieces of them still remain in whispered wind and evening rain. Turning leaves in the autumn air tell me stories I used to wear. Moments fade but never die. They just live where the heart can't lie. I close my eyes to what I grieve and breathe with the turning leaves. I'm not the same, and that's alright. We're shaped by shade as much as light, and every fall prepares the ground for something new to come around. Turning leaves in the autumn air teach me how to lay it bare. Not to hold, not to flee, just to be who I must be. I let go and I believe in peace with the turning leaves. I've been driving past the fading hills, chasing time with no need to feel. There's a silence that I've come to trust. In the dust I find enough. No one's waiting on the other side, just the sky and this open ride. But I'm not lost, just floating free with the wind, that's all I need. And I've got that somewhere in the breeze, where my heart don't have to please. No promises to keep, no heavy weight to bear, just the sun on my face and the whisper in the air. Yeah, I'm right where I should be, somewhere in the breeze. You once told me life was meant to race, but I've learned to love a slower pace. There's beauty in the things we miss, truth in every moment like this. And I've got that somewhere in the breeze, where my heart don't have to please. No promises to keep, no heavy weight to bear, just the sun on my face and the whisper in the air. Yeah, I'm right where I should be, somewhere in the breeze. If I stay or if I go, the peace I found still softly flows through every mile and memory, carried gently in the sleep. So I hold on to the breeze, let it carry what it sees. I don't need a plan or a place to belong, just the hum of life in a simple song. Yeah, I'm right where I should be, somewhere in the breeze. I saw you in the autumn breeze, with a scarf like fire and faded jeans. You smiled like you knew the end, but held me like we just began. I never was the staying kind, always lost in roads and borrowed time. But something about your silent grace made me wish I'd found my place. And your autumn eyes still follow me through every sky, even now when the leaves all fall. I hear your voice in the morning call. You were the calm I never knew, the home I never made it to. You said love ain't built in lines, it's in the spaces we don't try to define. And maybe that's why we slip through, like the sun through a cloudy afternoon. But your autumn eyes still follow me through every sky, even now when the leaves all fall. I hear your voice in the morning call. You were the calm I never knew, the home I never made it to. Maybe someday I'll write you back from a train or a faded track, tell you how the world's still wide, but not as warm without your light. Oh, your autumn eyes still haunt me under midnight skies, even now through the winds that blow. I see you in the afterglow. You were the dream I never chased, the one I never could replace.
Got a map with no direction, just the sun for my protection. Leaving behind that old routine, trading stress for skies of green. I got a coffee and a worn out smile, gonna drive for more than just a while. No rush, no rules to chase, just open road and a little grace. I'm rolling free, no ties to bind me. Ain't looking back, just miles behind me. Wheels are turning, so am I, chasing blue in an open sky. Yeah, I'm rolling free, that's the only way to be. Met a girl in a border town. She laughed and turned my plans around, but I kept moving like the breeze. Some hearts were never made to freeze. I'm rolling free, no ties to bind me. Ain't looking back, just miles behind me. Wheels are turning, so am I, chasing blue in an open sky. Yeah, I'm rolling free, that's the only way to be. Life's too short to sit and wait, I'd rather dance with twist of fate. Every road I take I learn, even wrong turns help me turn. I'm rolling free, with the sun above me. No weight, no chains, just wine to love me. Wheels are singing, sky is wide, heart wide open, arms stretched high. Yeah, I'm rolling free, and that's the best part of me. Highway winds through waves and pine, old songs hum beneath the sign. I've been chasing skies and shade with dreams I never quite outgrew or made. Sand still clings to yesterday, salt and wind, they guide my way. I left a town not for regret, but for a feeling I ain't found yet. And I'm coastline dreaming, hearts wide open, feet on the dash, thoughts unspoken, rolling past where worries fade, with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming again, with the sea as my only friend. eyes. She said, "You look like a runaway." I said, "I'm just not meant to stay." Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming still, chasing peace, chasing will. Maybe someday I'll head back east when I've danced with every breeze. But till then, this heart will roam in every beach town I call home. And I'm coastline dreaming, eyes on the sky, letting all the questions pass me by, rolling past where worries fade with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming tonight, and everything feels just right. Saw a girl with laughing eyes, wearing sunsets in disguise. She said, "You look like a runaway." I said, "I'm just not meant to stay." Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming still, chasing peace, chasing will. Maybe someday I'll head back east when I've danced with every breeze. But till then, this heart will roam in every beach town I call home. And I'm coastline dreaming, eyes on the sky, letting all the questions pass me by, rolling past where worries fade with a breeze that never stays. Yeah, I'm coastline dreaming tonight, everything feels just right.
Coffee and midnight, cup still warm. Another night I ride the storm. Your chair's still pulled out from the day when you left. You didn't say. Street lights flicker like they know all the things I couldn't show. I talk to shadows on the wall. They never answer when I call. It's just coffee at midnight and echoes of you. Same song playing, same point of view. I light a match just to watch it burn. Some lessons we don't ever learn. Yeah, it's coffee at midnight again, where love once lived and now just ends. Books you love still wear your touch. I never thought I'd miss this much. I pour 2 cups out of old routine, but one stays cold like where you been. Still coffee at midnight, no stars to find, just pages turning in my mind.
can't take back. No sugar left, just bitter truth, in a chair that always misses you. Yeah, it's coffee at midnight once more, just me and a memory at the door. The leaves don't ask the wind to stay. They dance, then drift, then fade away, like photographs that lose their tone. We change and leave the past alone. I watched the sky from mountain roads. Each year I climbed, I shed some load, but at the peak the air grew thin, and all I missed came rushing in. Time runs through me like a stream, washing pieces of my dream. I try to hold, but it won't stay, like voices fading into gray. And though I wish for things to be, they turn to ghosts that visit me. I saw your smile in autumn light, a trace of gold before the night. But seasons don't return the same, and love once lost forgets your name. Time runs through me like a song that ends before I sing along. I reach for moments soft and near, but they dissolve, then disappear. The clock don't wait, it only spins, while I replay what might have been. I'm not afraid to let things go, but I still feel the undertow of memories that never rest, like poems written, never pressed. Time runs through me, quiet and deep. It stirs the dreams I meant to keep. I walk alone where we once stood. The past still sounds like something good, but here I am, the same old scene, while time keeps running through me.
I saw you standing by the train. The sky was clear, but I felt the rain. You waved like we had never cried, like nothing broke the day we died. I tried to write, I tried to call, but words get stuck when bridges fall. You look the same but not quite near, like some old song I used to hear. So I'm waiting on the wind to change, hoping someday you'll feel the same. I'm stuck between what could have been and chasing ghosts on roads again. You're always close, just out of frame, and I'm still whispering your name. You smiled and said, let's not look back, but I still carry what we lack. I told myself it's not too late, but maybe time don't hesitate. So I'm waiting on the wind to change, like autumn waits for summer's flame. You're always just beyond the bend, a story lost I can't amend. If love comes back, I'll let it in, but till then I'm in the wind. There's peace in things we leave behind, but some goodbyes still echo kind. I never knew just what to say, so I just watched you walk away. Now I'm waiting on the wind alone, with empty roads and ringing phones. If fate is kind, we'll meet again. Till then I drift and play pretend that you might turn and smile again, while I keep waiting on the wind. You smiled and said, let's not look back. It's another morning without you. The coffee's cold before it's through. I light a smoke I shouldn't light, and wonder where you sleep tonight. The window glows a golden hue, but I just see the ghost of you, a silhouette in sunlit haze, fading slow in yesterday's gaze. And it's hard to breathe when the air is still, like the hush that follows what you feel. I reach for love that slipped on through another morning without you.
light paints this hollow town. And it's hard to love when you can't let go, when every dawn still feels so slow. I face the day like I always did, another morning without you.
I saw your light on late last night, but I just kept on driving by. It's not that I don't care no more, it's just I don't know what I'm looking for. You always said I talk too small when it comes to giving you my all. But some folks love like open flames, and I just love like drifting rain. I meant to say goodbye, but the words got lost in July. You were laughing, I was leaving, still believing I'd get it right. I meant to say goodbye, but I never was that kind of guy to tie things up in written lines, so I left with no reply. I heard you found a steady life with someone who don't fear the quiet. He brings you coffee warm and slow, and never leaves you in the cold. I meant to say goodbye, but I let the moment slide. You were waiting, I was fading, caught between the truth and pride. I meant to say goodbye, but I never looked you in the eye. So now I hum the tune alone to the song we left behind. And if you ever wonder why some hearts just never learn to try, it's 'cause some roads we take too late, and some words we speak too shy. I meant to say goodbye, now it echoes when I drive through every town, each yellow line. I see your shadow in the sky. I meant to say goodbye, but I left you with a sigh. No postcards, no final night, just a silence I can't fight. And if you ever wonder why some hearts just never learn to try, it's 'cause some roads we take too late, and some words we speak too shy. I meant to say goodbye, now it echoes when I drive through every town, each yellow line. I see your shine. She walked where the silence grows,
under trees in amber close. September air, cool and kind, left a trace I still can't find. She said she don't belong to time, she's just passing through the rhyme. Like a leaf that rides the breeze, she was never mine to keep. But I still hear her name in the whisper of the rain, and then I still feel her soul where the autumn colors roll. I reach, but she won't stay, like the leaves of yesterday, gone too soon, but not erased. She's the wind I can't replace. I chase the morning for her face, in every town, in every place. But love that moves like drifting flame is never meant to stay the same. But I still hear her name in the whisper of the rain, and then I still feel her soul where the autumn colors roll. I reach, but she won't stay, like the leaves of yesterday, gone too soon, but not erased. She's the wind I can't replace. Now every fall I walk alone through streets where golden dreams are blown. I smile at ghosts I used to know and watch her shadow gently go. Still I hear her name in the echo of the rain. She's the hush between the notes of the songs I never wrote. And though the days may slip away, her memory softly stays. She's the wind behind my pace, she's the love I can't replace. Walk into the room with the moonlight in your hair. I forget the words I meant to say, just standing there. You smile like it's the first time, like you've never seen my face. But every time you do that, the world becomes a softer place. The radio plays slow as we dance across the floor. No need for conversation, I've never needed more than the way you lean in closer, like the night belongs to us. In your eyes there's something I can always trust. When you look my way, the world slows down, every noise just fades, there's no one else around. And I fall again, like I did that day when love found me. When you looked my way, there's no need for dying. just as good. When you look my way, the stars all shine like they're lighting up your hand, holding mine. And I fall again like I did that day when love found me. When you looked my way, some people wait for years to feel what I find each night when you're real. You turn the quiet into song, and I know with you I belong. When you look my way, I lose my breath. Even time forgets what's coming next. And I fall again like I did that day. Forever starts each time you look my way. You look my way. I packed up all the pieces that I didn't need, left behind the questions and the worn out dreams. The sun is in my mirror, the road is wide and clear. No more chasing shadows, no more holding fear. I've walked through fire and I've danced in rain, held on too tightly and let go of pain. Now the sky's wide open and my hands are too. Got nothing but the miles and a point of view. So I'll drive with the windows down, let the wind decide where I'm bound. There's freedom in the not knowing and peace in the letting go. I don't need a map tonight, I'll follow the stars and fading lights. Whatever's next, I'll take it slow, let the wind decide where I go. I used to think I needed something more, but life feels lighter without keeping score. There's beauty in the quiet, in the in-between, in the spaces where I've never been. So I'll drive with the windows down, let the wind decide where I'm bound. There's freedom in the not knowing and peace in the letting go. I don't need a map tonight, I'll follow the stars and fading lights. Whatever's next, I'll take it slow, let the wind decide where I go. Maybe love's just around the bend, or maybe it's just me again. But I've got time and open skies, and that's enough to get me by. So I'll drive with the windows down, let the wind decide where I'm bound. There's magic in the drifting tide and hope in what I leave behind. I don't need a map tonight, just this song in the soft moonlight. Whatever's next, I'll take it slow, let the wind decide where I go. Where I go. There's a light upon the river, dancing soft in gold.
It reminds me there's a reason to keep walking through the cold. The night was long and heavy, full of things unsaid, but somehow morning whispers, there's still hope ahead. The sky is clear and gently the world begins to wake, and all the hurt I carried feels a little less to take. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I know I'm still here, and every breath I'm taking means the path is getting clear. Morning comes around again, washing off where I have been, bringing light to where I've grown, telling me I'm not alone. Even when the dark was deep, even when I couldn't sleep, morning comes around again, and I begin again. I used to count the reasons why I shouldn't try, but now I see the beauty in just watching clouds go by. It's not about the finish line, it's all about the grace of finding peace in where you are, not just some distant place. Morning comes around again, washing off where I have been, bringing light to where I've grown, telling me I'm not alone. Even when the dark was deep, even when I couldn't sleep, morning comes around again, and I begin again. So I'll walk on with an open heart, let go of fear and make a start. The sun will rise and so will I, beneath the kinder sky. Morning comes around again, like a long-lost loyal friend. No matter what the nights contain, the dawn will always come again. And in its glow I see it true, a better day begins with you. Morning comes around again. I begin again.
Left the city with the sunrise and a half-full coffee cup. Radio's playing Springsteen, and I've had just enough. The map is folded on the sea, but I ain't got a plan. Just me and this old Chevy chasing lines across the land. Gas station smiles and neon lights from towns I'll never know. Stories on the billboards and songs from long ago. Sometimes I'm just a shadow rolling past in fading light, but I find pieces of myself in every stretch of night. Miles to go and I ain't slowing down, rolling past the silence of a sleeping town. Dust in my mirror, dreams on the beneath the western sky. And every mile I leave behind becomes a reason why. Some folks find their meaning in a nameplate on the door, but I found mine in long white lines and 1,000 winding roads. Miles to go and I ain't slowing down, rolling past the silence of a sleeping town. Dust in my mirror, dreams on the dash, living in the moment, not the past. Miles to go, miles to go. From Texas plains to Oregon rain, the song remains the same. I'm chasing stars, I'm chasing scars, and none of them in vain. Miles to go, and the night feels right, chasing freedom in my headlights. Dust in my mirror, hope in my soul. Still got stories left untold. Miles to go, yeah, miles to go.
Golden leaves fall like quiet tears. The summer's gone, the sky's grown clear. There's a chill that moves beneath my skin, and it whispers where you've been. Empty porch and a rocking chair still sways like you were sitting there. I light a fire just to warm the air, but it won't bring you back here. Autumn in my bones again, takes me where we used to been. Beneath the trees our shadows long, now it's just the wind
Sunlight creeping through the wooden blinds, coffee brewing, leaving dreams behind. Worn boots by the old front door, that's the life I keep coming back for. Bluebirds singing on the weather fence, cool breeze dancing without pretense. Bare footsteps on the creaking floor echo like they've walked here before. It's morning in the valley, calm and wide, golden skies and nowhere to hide. In the hush of day's first light, everything just feels so right. Morning in the valley, holding tight. Grandpa's hat still hangs on the wall, Mama's voice floating down the hall. Fields of green stretching far and free, a quiet hymn of memory. It's morning in the valley, soft and slow, where every stream still seems to know the stories written in the dew of hearts that beat, of love that grew. Morning in the valley, fresh and true. No city lights, no engine sound, just the rustle of this sacred ground. And every breath I take out here feels like home is drawing near. Morning in the valley, clean and clear, holding close the ones we hold dear. Let the world keep spinning fast, I've found my peace, I've found my past. And morning in the valley meant to last. Highway after midnight, windows down, the city lights are fading, no one's around. Got a suitcase heart and a restless mind, left some words behind I'll never find. Radio's playing songs I used to know, each one takes me back too long ago. You were laughing in that faded tee, sunset painted across you and me. Rolling on past the edge of town, where the stars come out and the world slows down. Every mile's a memory I chase, in the
pushing coffee, 3 a.m. Another exit, but I just drive again. Dreams feel closer when you're alone, but every dream still brings me home. Rolling on past the years we knew, empty roads and skies so blue. Every sign feels like a clue that somewhere you're out there too. Highway after midnight, me and you. Maybe I ain't lost, just undefined. Maybe peace is what I'll find. Maybe I'll keep driving on until the night becomes the dawn. Rolling on, this song's not done. With every turn, I'm still someone who once believed in something true. And every mile I search for you. Highway after midnight, running through.
We built our dreams on gravel roads, with torn up jeans and heavy loads. The radio was always loud. We laughed like kings without a crown. We carved our names on that old oak tree. Swore we'd never let time take the best of me. We raced the dawn, we chased the sky. We never thought we'd say goodbye. Back when we were wild and time stood still, drinking from the wind, chasing every thrill. Life was a song, we sang it loud. No fear, no doubts allowed. Back when we were wild and proud. Now I see your face in a photograph, still hear your voice in every laugh. We drifted far, the years have flown, but I still feel you when I'm alone. Back when we were wild and evergreen, burning like stars in a midnight dream. We owned the night, the summer air, and nothing else could even compare. Back when we were wild, we were there. And if I could go back just for a while, I'd meet you there with that same old smile. Maybe we grew, maybe we changed, but part of us will still remain. Back when we were wild and hearts were wide, with every scar we wore with pride. Though roads have turned and seasons changed, that fire in us still feels the same. Back when we were wild and untamed.
I left
followed the breeze, cleared my mind, down to the place where silence grows, where time forgets the way it flows. The sun was low, the sky was wide, 1,000 thoughts but none to hide. I found a stone and sat a while. The river sang and made me smile. Where the river sings and hearts grow still, where the world turns slow and dreams can fill. No more chains, no need to roam. In that quiet bend I found my home. Leaves like whispers danced above, reminded me of peace and love. No need for words, no grand goodbyes, just open space and endless skies. Where the river sings and sorrow fades, and all the past just drifts away. No need for words, what I don't say, and carries all my fears away. If ever you feel lost or torn, go where the wild is gently worn. You'll hear the truth in water song, and find the strength to carry on. Where the river sings and hearts grow free, where I met the best of me. With every ripple, every breeze, it gave me back my peace. If ever you feel lost or torn, go where the wild is gently worn. You'll hear the truth in water song, and fiery song in a fear song. Find the strength to carry on. Where the river sings and hearts grow free. The sky is painting shades of gold as the evening air begins to fold. Another town fades in the rear. With every mile I see things clear. Dust on my boots, a worn out smile. I've been drifting down this road a while. The radio hums a song I knew from way back when the sky was blue. On this sunset highway, rolling slow, no plans to stay. just me and the wind, an open sign, chasing peace I've yet to find. Let the rear view hold the past. I'm not driving fast, just far away. The little dime by the bend felt like a story with no end. Met a girl with eyes like spring, but I knew I wasn't meant to cling. On this sunset highway, dreams fade soft like yesterday. Met a girl with eyes like spring, but I knew I wasn't meant to cling. Let the silence fill the space of what I can't replace, and that's okay. Some roads don't lead back home. Some hearts are meant to roam. Though I carry every name, the wind still calls me just the same. On this sunset highway, where the golden edges sway, every mile's a part of me, a chapter in my memory. No map, no grand parade, just stories I've replayed. On this sunset highway, rolling hills and painted skies, eagles trace the peaks up high. I left the noise, I left the race to find some peace in open space. No more lights to blind my view, just pines that whisper something true. Every turn's a breath I need. The mountain air sets my soul free. Wild winds calling, I hear their song. The canyon echoes all night long. They speak of things I used to chase, but never found in any place. Now I belong where rivers roam, where silence makes my heart feel home. Wild winds calling, I'm not alone. The world fades in the rear view glass, and with it all the things won't last. But here among the trees and stone, I've found the strength to walk alone. Wild winds calling, they know my name. They carry dreams winds calling, forever free. They whisper all I'm meant to be. I'll chase no clocks, no heavy load. Just leave my worries on this road. Now I belong where eagles fly, where morning greets a clearer sky. Wild winds calling, and so am I. I saw you there by the old cafe. Same smile, but the years had their say. You looked at me with gentle eyes, like time had paused in soft surprise. We talked like strangers holding ghosts of what we lost, of what we chose. You asked me if I'd ever stayed, but some roads call and some hearts fade. When we met again, the world stood still, but all we had was memories to fill. The love we knew, it's carved in stone, but some things bloom and some are gone. You held my hand just like before, but we both knew we're not the same no more. When we met again, we closed the door. You told me stories of your life, the kids, the job, a lovely wife, and I just smiled and said I'm fine, still chasing songs and borrowed time. When we met again, it felt so near, yet all the dreams had disappeared. No words could change what came and passed. We both had homes, we both moved fast, but in that hour we felt the flame of who we were before the name. When we met again, we knew the game. And as you turned to walk away, I whispered soft, I'm glad you stayed. If just for now, if just to see the echo of what used to be. When we met again, the moments shine like golden dust on borrowed time. Though life had drawn us far apart, cracked leather boots on the dashboard shelf. Coffee steam rising, just me and myself. Amber trees line the winding way. October whispers, don't you stray. Radio low, playing songs I know, from towns I left and hearts I owe. Each mile I drive, I shed old skin. Let the road decide where I begin. Turning leaves and open roads, stories carried in silent codes. I ain't looking back, just looking wide at every curve this world provides. Turning leaves in mountain air, 1,000 dreams I've yet to wear. I found my song in the rolling gold, turning leaves and open roads. Pulled off the path for a mountain view, the kind you chase but seldom do. Wrote your name in the morning mist, still wonder if you feel like this. Turning leaves and open roads, the past behind, the future glows. With every gust that shakes the pine, I feel a freedom once wasn't mine. Turning leaves and fading light, a fire inside that feels so right. I'm not alone, though I ride unknown, turning leaves and open roads. Let the seasons teach me slow that change is just a way to grow. And every goodbye, like falling rain, leads me somewhere whole again. Turning leaves and open roads, no need for maps or heavy loads. Just me and time, and skies that bleed. A journey made by soul in need. Turning leaves and open roads, where stories end and life reloads. I'll keep on driving till I know I found my home where wild winds blow. She wore a red bandana and a reckless grin, jumped in my car like the world might end, said, take me anywhere the road will bend. So I hit the gas, left behind the wind. Radio loud and the windows down, foot on the dash, no care, no frown. We were two wild hearts in a sleepy town, looking for love we hadn't found. Runaway summer love, burning fast but high above the doubts and maps and grown-up plans. We held the sun in our bare hands. Runaway summer love, like a fire we dreamed of. No destination, just you and me, chasing forever down Highway 3. We danced on rooftops, snuck through gates, laughed at signs and tempting fates. Stole a kiss by the county fair, stars in our hair, dust everywhere. Runaway summer love, drunk on dreams and skies above. Didn't need no turned and life moved on. But the echo of her is never gone. She taught me how to